Welcome everybody and welcome back to part 4 of the road to Lombardia. I'm back in Andorra and I really hope you enjoyed the series. I might have to extend it past part 5 because there's still a few races coming up before Lombardia and I'd like to vlog a little bit about that, using it as preparation into Lombardia. So yeah, enjoy the series.
Thinking of you, sweet
life. So it's been a long time since the last vlog, relatively speaking. First of all, check down in the link down below. I started a podcast with John Wakefield. I think all the cycling lovers and enthusiasts will really like this podcast. Go listen to the first episode and please leave a comment down below or on the podcast or even on my website and let me know what you think about that. Secondly, I'm testing out new wireless headphones. These are from JBL. These are Mondays, obviously the more expensive ones. These are mine, the cheapies. Before this I had €2 headphones. They worked perfectly well, but they weren't obviously wireless. And I'm testing them out to see how safe they are. And so far it's been much safer. Reason being, as soon as you take your phone out of your pocket while cycling, there's no cord attached to it, so it's easy to move around or do something more quick, and it can waste a lot of time and take a lot of your focus off of the road, which means you might crash. And then later on in probably one of the other vlogs we'll talk about the importance of your sit bones on the saddle, and this is really even more important than your bike size or your shoes. I've noticed how important your saddle can be, because I had a small hiccup with my saddle and it turned out it looked like the same saddle, but one was a S, the other one was a large, and that created some issues for me, back pain, basically pain all over my body. So that was quite interesting for me, and see, I also learned something out of that. So now we're all the way back in Andorra, as you can see, from Valencia, back at altitude at 1,800 meters above sea level, and it's been quite a journey. The last 2 days in Valencia has not been great. There was some rain. Yeah, so check it out. It's raining outside today. Yesterday was one of my first rest days in after a 5-day block, and we decided to go to the beach. We planned so, and it was raining, so we couldn't go. And today it's raining. However, I'm just warming up on the indoor. I'm going to put on my rain jacket and do the intervals outside, because there's no way I'm doing it on an indoor bike, just no way, especially this time of year. Nah, I don't have the motivation. Suffer indoor looking at a wall or people on Zwift who don't put in their right weight.
Hello. That's nice. That's really nice. See you, Mandy. Rainy days. It's been so much sun, I guess it was inevitable.
Following the Smurf today, mainly because it's raining. He refuses to do intervals on the indoor bike. I do, however, don't blame him. It can get quite boring, but not only that, it gets quite hot. That was maybe a signal to almost start the intervals. And there he goes. Win the battle today. Bike versus car. Manual car. You find it funny when you point it out to all your friends. Do you find it funny when you hear me crying in the bathroom then? I hear all those nasty things.
some nasty things, but I tell you, boy, rein it in before it ends up in your face.
So on the day we were planning to leave Valencia, I changed, go check out my Strava. I did a small loop through Valencia just to see the city for one last time before leaving, because I probably won't go back there until after our winter training camps in Mallorca in December and January. So I took a stroll through there. So I cycled 150 k's up the coastal line, and we agreed to meet at a certain point. Like I said, I send her the live location on my WhatsApp, and it's easy for her to find me. And after 150 k's she picked me up, and we decided to quickly jump into the sea at the closest port we could find. And turns out we ended up on one of the only naked beaches between Valencia, fully naked beaches between Valencia and Barcelona, and that was quite embarrassing and uncomfortable, to be honest. So that was quite weird. Check it out.
Okay, so leaving our house here in Valencia on our way to Andorra, back our final stuff, then I'll be off to about 10 days of traveling and racing in between. And Mandy will meet me next to the road. I've got a good 150 k's maybe I'll get, depends how quickly she's done here. And she'll pick me up, and then it makes the trip distance much shorter. So I'll cycle 150 k's, which means it's 150 k's I don't need to sit in the car on a travel day. And then sometimes when it is reasonable, I do ride on the cycle paths. Just don't be careful not to ride into anyone. But this is a cycle path which is quite reasonable to ride on, you know, and safe. But the other ones are just ridiculous, you know. There's people running, people with their dogs walking, hikers, people just going for a stroll. I don't know how you expect us to ride there. Even just imagine riding is incredibly difficult. Imagine trying to do an interval. Probably the most beautiful city, I know. I have said this before, but it is. Okay, so the people, they just park their caravans there, and then they've got direct entrance to the beach. It's kind of like a nice cheap holiday. So after a long day on the bike, it's gonna quickly stop here for a quick swim. Right, tell us what's happening here. We came to a topless beach.
Not topless, but naked.
Okay, Mandy put her phone down to do a time lapse of us swimming here, and we just thought about it that everyone's completely naked here. So there's going to be a lot of naked people on the...
Instead of a time lapse,
on the time lapse.
taking a...
And to all my friends out there, no, I did not plan it the day before. I promise. I promise. Thanks for watching the episode, guys. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button on my channel. Check out my comments on Twitter, Strava, even Facebook, if you want to give me a follow there, and enjoy the cycling life. Whatever I have to share with you, I really hope you guys enjoy the channel. Please check out, like I said, check out the podcast. Leave your comments down below so we know what we can discuss in our podcast as well. Obviously we'll have a trend of topics that we'd like to follow, but also if you've got some questions and they're really interesting, not about motorized doping or stuff like that, we'll be more than happy to really answer them. I promise. Once again guys, thanks for watching and cheers.